31st of August 2023. This news flash on to talk about that building that burned down in Joburg. Listen to this. The Minister of the Presidency, Kundutso Ntshavheni, says it's not the responsibility of South African government to provide housing for illegal immigrants living in hijacked buildings. Well, first question is, why are those illegal immigrants here in South Africa? They know they are here, but they do nothing about it. And then they move into these hijacked buildings, and that is where they make all their plans for South Africa. But the South African government is powerless to do something about it. Maybe they're not powerless, maybe this is part of the plan. This is part of the plan. This is how the South African government and the EFF supports this illegal immigrant story. This is how they are planning on destroying the South African local black population by allowing immigrants to flood into the country, take over the jobs of South Africans, taking over the businesses of the South Africans in townships, all of that. But the South African citizens, the black majority, they keep on voting for this ANC. So they keep on voting for those that are planning their destruction. There is a name for that Dunning-Kruger effect, where people become totally dependent on their own abusers. And that's it. They like this. This guy responded to this tweet and he said, illegal foreigners should not have been in the country in the first place. The ANC themselves allowed this for years. The ANC has made such a mess of law enforcement that criminals and illegals are simply doing as they please in South Africa. The ANC really messed up South Africa. But it's not only the ANC that messed up. It is this voters that empowers the ANC. So the people that are suffering are actually bringing the suffering onto themselves by keep on voting for this ANC. And if I warn about it, I'm called a racist and shit like that. But that's not important. And here comes the hilarious joke. In one of the interviews, the interviewer asked the government official, what are they going to do about these hijacked buildings? And the government official reckoned, no, they must expropriate all these hijacked buildings. And the interviewer said, but this building that is now burned down is a government building. And the official was silent. What else? Shocked, but silent. And that is the South Africa that we live with. People get angry when I say the country is fucked in totality. I've just now had another angry comment on one of my videos about a guy accusing me of telling the people of all the fuck-ups, but I've got no plan how to fix it. In the end, what the fuck was I doing? How can I plan a fix? I'm a 70-year-plus old guy. The reality is, nobody tells them what the hell is going on, because they sit and they listen to SABC and RSG and ENBC and all that. So they never get the real facts. And then somebody like me comes and brings them the real facts and they fucking are highly upset about it. And what must I do? I just smile and scroll on, because I cannot really comment to a guy that rants like that. But that is okay. If you want to run a channel like mine, I've got a crocodile skin jacket here under the table that I put on for specific occasions. The reality is that South Africa is falling apart rapidly. Don't fool yourself. This ANC cabal in charge is actually in charge of a fucking total mess. Nothing is working anymore. The police service is fucked, the judicial system is fucked, the NPA is fucked. All the security and safety services is fucked. The education system is fucked. The health system is fucked. the pieces of health system that is still operating, the ANC is busy with their plan to fuck that up as well with this NIH plan of them. So you should just sit back and enjoy the show and see how everything is collapsing. This country, I've done a Skidmark in which I said South Africa is a region and not a country. This South Africa, there's only one option. Break the thing apart, balkanize it. Because if you look around you in civil society, there are certain places where the communities have started fixing the shit that the government is supposed to do. So they are already looking out for themselves. Self-help, that's what they are doing. Why is there a government? Why the fuck are those people paying taxes? Why? That tax money is never applied to what is needed. It is only there to stuff the pockets of the selected elite cadre commando in the ANC. And I'm saying it again. It is only the tribes that is going to survive in South Africa. Only the tribes. This cosmopolitan blacks that the ANC has created, they're fucked. If this country falls apart, what's going to happen to them? They don't belong to a tribe. They've got no cultural roots. Fuck all. What is going to happen to them? It is only the regions where the tribes are strong and solid that is really going to survive. But in any case, that is the situation. Please give me a like and a subscribe and share the thing. Thank you for your support.